Excuse me, can you just tell me how my car insurance went up from $990 last year to $1,900 this year? No address changes, no damages or accidents, exact same car.
Hey guys, welcome back to This African Perspective. Thank you all for stopping by. Alright, so guys, the car insurance and the car payment, all these people who are actually financing their car, it has become ridiculously high. The inflation has really caused a lot of changes. It has drained a lot of people's pockets from different areas, be it both with rent, lifestyle, cost of living has become really ridiculously high. So it's actually affecting also the car prices and the car payments, like the insurance, which people are actually complaining about. But before we get right into this video, you guys should make sure you click the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, help support the channel, let it grow, because I'm a new channel. And also guys, leave your thoughts in the comment section by the end of this video. But before then, let's get right into it.
Okay, so I'm coming to rant and rave about these ridiculous car insurance premiums. I have a fairly pretty good driving record. I had one accident back in March. I was paying $280 a month, and my renewals ran out in July. These mofos, Elephant Car Insurance, basically increased my rate by 81%. And I was like, it was just one accident. Well, the BS that they spiel to me, well, you know, inflation, and then depending on the amount that we pay out. So, well, y'all get my money every month. You've been with you guys for about 2 years. And now that you had to pay out a claim, you have more than enough money to pay that claim out with everything I'm paying. So, whoever, these Congress people, the government, I don't care. Somebody needs to do something about it, because it's not even worth having a car. You're paying more for your car insurance than your car payment. There's something wrong with that equation. Like seriously, like dead seriously. Why? Everything's going up in price, but we're not getting paid anymore. We are not. Our rent goes up, paycheck doesn't go up. Food goes up, paycheck doesn't go up. Laundry detergent goes up. We don't get any more money. Our pay doesn't increase. So if they're gonna, if they expect us to pay these inflation price, then they should give us the matching salary to be able to do that. Because a lot of people, especially single parents, are like trying to have to figure it out. I'm a single mom, and I'm here trying to figure out how am I going to be able to afford an additional $250 a month for car insurance. That baffles me. And I've been shopping around. I have seen rates as high as $800. What are these premiums made out of? Platinum? Gold? Please, somebody help me understand this. And I've shopped around. Original Elephant was my cheapest one, and they spiked my rate up. No bueno, no bueno.
What's the point of having a car I can't drive? I went to renew my premium for my car insurance, and my car insurance is already high. They sent me back a number. I was like, why do they keep sending me phone numbers to call other phone numbers? And every time I called the phone number that they emailed me back, it wouldn't go through. Then I realized that wasn't a phone number they emailed me back. That was my new car insurance premium in Florida. The car insurance premiums in Florida have gone up as much as 40%. I wouldn't drive a bike. I wouldn't insure nothing. You understand me? Having car insurance is like having a mortgage now. And I got a 16-year-old son that's going to be 17, and he gets his license in 2 days. That means I have to put him on my car insurance. If you wanted me to be Fred Flintstone, you should have just told me. I'll put my feet through the bottom of some shit and just drive it that way. If you want me to carpool that bad, just tell me, life. Universe, you ain't got to sneak up on me with these high-ass insurance prices. Do you see how this Caucasian woman looks in this car? She's stressed. She's stressed. This takes precedent. This takes the I am late text. This takes when the last time you got check text. This takes who was that other lady text. This takes precedent over everything, man. She in that damn car like, I really want to go see you, but I can't afford to. Why you can't afford to come see me? Because I can't afford the car insurance. My name is Josh Prey. I'm gonna go ahead and just start a group GoFundMe for car insurance for people in Florida. Pray for people in Florida. Our state is on fire. We built like an upside down gun. We got people having sex with alligators under trailers. And now we can't afford to insure shit. Nothing. This is Josh Prey, and I'm the bearer of real news.
Did anybody's car insurance prices go up in California? This is my most recent bill for this year, September 2023. I used to pay for each vehicle. I used to pay $60 for collision and or liability. Now it's $106. For vehicle 2, same thing, $64. Now it's $90. But look at this. So my total, this is what I used to pay: $139 for a car, $243. None of the coverages have changed. It's all the same coverages, right? $223, now it's $300. $200, now it's $350. $155, now it's $260 for 6 months of coverage. My total cost right here. Last year I was paying $727. This year I'm paying $1,170. Anybody else got this problem?
I am tired of being an adult. My car insurance ended this month, so it automatically renewed. And when I went to go look at the bill, tell me why it was $100 more than last month. So I give a call to my big pal Jake from State Farm. And I'm like, hey, why'd y'all raise my bill $100? What is going on? And they have the audacity to tell me because inflation and because there's a car shortage. So used cars are worth so much money now that they're having to pay a lot of money on their end for people that wreck. But what's that gotta do with me? Am I the one crashing? Am I the one your money's going to? No, absolutely not. So why are you charging me more when you should be charging them more? Why am I being punished for someone else's mistake? I am this close to taking my car back to the dealership and getting a bike.
Is your car insurance payment going up? Well, most likely it is, and I'm gonna tell you why. If you were to call your agent today and ask him, hey man, why did my insurance rate go up? They would probably say something along the lines of it's because of inflation. And they wouldn't be wrong, because even though your car is diminishing in value, the cost of materials and the cost of labor keeps going up. But that is not the only reason why. The biggest reason is because insurance companies are losing too much money. Let me give you an example here. Allstate is paying out $1.08 in claims for every dollar they collect in premium. And yeah, it's because of inflation, because everything costs more, but it's also because of the severity of these claims and the frequency of them. I mean, last year there was a trend on TikTok to steal certain Kia and Hyundai models because they were so easy to steal, which led to a spike in comprehensive claims and also made certain companies not want to insure those cars anymore. Not to mention, in those states where it's legal, crash rates have gone up. Here's what you can do. Call your agent. Don't complain about the rates. Don't give them a hard time because they cannot do anything about it. But do ask about potential discounts that you may qualify for. Another thing you can do is to shop around. Don't switch companies too often though, every 6 months. Don't do that because that would actually hurt you more than it can benefit you. But if you have been with a company for a long time, I'm gonna say 5+ years, it would actually make sense for you to look at other companies because chances are they have a better rate for you.
The car market is collapsing. I follow economics kind of loosely because I find it fascinating, and I've been running into articles recently about the car market, basically saying that new car prices and used car prices are down, I think around 30% for used cars. And this is just kind of a mirror image of the inflation we saw in car prices during the pandemic. car loans are at a super high payment right now. The average payment is about $700. And I think it's about 30% of people who have a payment above $1,000. Again, check my numbers on this. Anybody who likes numbers, I'm not as much of a numbers person. The percentage of people 60 days late on their car loan rose to 5.6%, which is double the rate it was last year at this time. It's also at a higher rate than the default rate was in 2009. What happened is that lending standards for cars became super relaxed during the pandemic in order to encourage people to spend money. And what happened is they were really just taking money out of the future because that economic activity didn't really exist. People were buying cars when they probably wouldn't have. And the new car market kind of had this story that they could lean on of like, oh, chip shortage, which who knows if that's true. They're saying the same thing about groceries. They're like, oh, it's inflation, record profits, thank you. And apparently new car sellers sold half the amount of cars that they normally do, yet made record profits. The used car market became very hot because the new car market was, apparently there was low inventory, or that's what the story was. And so a lot of people went to used cars. And what happened, because you had all these cars bought at a unnaturally high price, both used and new, now that the prices have gone down, a lot of people are underwater on their car loans. And so they can't sell the car to get out of the loan because the car's not worth that. This is the same system of factors that we saw in 2008 with the housing crisis. The only difference this time is that we don't have a whole system of derivatives set up on the car market, although apparently banks do sell back and forth car loans just like they do with mortgages. Oh, also, Carvana lost 70% of its stock price, and I believe CarMax has lost 30% in the last 6 months. So if you are in the market to buy a car, I would suggest you wait until the second quarter of 2023 until the most recent metrics have come out, because probably car prices are going to be in free fall. And yeah, I don't usually talk about economic stuff because I'm uncomfortable citing statistics, so you let me know.
Why buy a $50,000 car when you can get one paid off for $2,500? Where is this $2,500 car? Because like, if you can show me a car that is $2,500 and isn't crazy high mileage and runs and doesn't need a lot of repair work, I will buy that right now. I've actually been in the market for a car, and what I'm seeing is that for a reliable, safe car that runs and doesn't need crazy repair work, high mileage older cars are still at least $10,000. I'm talking cars that have like over 100,000 miles on them that I would be looking at because I'm a low mileage driver, and they're still like $10,000 to $15,000. And even that is a very small part of the market. Surveys are showing that the percent of cars available in 2023 for less than 20,000 is less than 15% of the market of listings for used vehicles. The average.
How much are you paying for your car every month? $400, $500, $700? According to recent data from Edmunds, new car shoppers are paying up to $1,000. That's higher than the average monthly rent in 24 US cities. So why are the monthly payments on cars so high? The ongoing global chip shortage has wreaked havoc on inventories, bringing car prices up. And for those that lease, buying a new car is not an option, leading to more costly monthly payments. Inflation is also a problem. Consumer prices in May jumped the most in 40 years. And as a result, we may be living in a world where car payments are topping rent expenses. Let us know in the comments if you're paying more for your car or in rent.
So, economic update, average car payment at record $800 a month. How is that the average car payment? $800. That means so many people have $1,000. So many people have $1,200. Guys, if you have an $800 car payment and you're not making at least $250,000 a year, what are you doing? Home sales down by 18% in 2022. Overdue auto loans up 27% for the year. Credit card debt up 15%. Biggest jump since 2008.
I'm still stuck on the $800.
Same. What are you driving?
Are they including their insurance as well on that? Because at that point, I'm like, okay, maybe 500 plus 300, but 800, and then you have insurance on top of that.
What I find very ridiculous with the car insurance prices and how they increase it is actually when it comes to whenever a person has like an accident, you run into an accident, it's kind of something that I don't understand. I'm like, why are they so mean? Because this is like a mean behavior. Why is it that when you have an accident, you've been paying into your car insurance, right? And the reason why you're paying for it is just to kind of help you cover your damages when you have any damage or car accidents. So a situation where someone possibly might have never even had any car accident, gets into an accident, or, you know, all the money that you've been paying, is that not supposed to cover it? Yeah, you repair it for them, pay for it, the car insurance covers it, but then they will now go and increase the person's car insurance, monthly car insurance, and it's like, why are you increasing it? Because the person had an issue, and all this while where you've been receiving the money that the person has been paying without them having any issues or saying, oh, they needed their car insurance. Nothing happened. There's total silence. So I feel there's just so much mean behavior going on here. It's a mean behavior for real, and it's so painful to see, because there's people are struggling to actually survive, and then they have to be paying this high money. And do you know that actually some people actually find it like a flex to actually be saying they're paying like high car insurance, or they have like this high car payments that they're making? It's like, how is that a flex? Because it's a flex for me to be paying the lowest amount, the lowest amount possible. And I don't even think like, do you know this car payment is actually a like good, it doesn't make sense to me, because I rather just go and make sure that I have the money that I'll be able to afford a car and just buy the car, than to actually be doing all this financing of the car. For me, that's just what I think. But everybody have different reasons why they do it and why they prefer it. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Make sure you click the like button and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think about this video. And also guys, I'm a new channel, so you guys should please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my video and you like my content. Help support me. Alright, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.